Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Serah Delaini, Senior Product Marketing Manager for Windows Commercial at Microsoft. I've spent the past 3 years working at the intersection of cloud technology and sustainability, helping organizations modernize their operations while safeguarding our planet's future. Today, I'm excited to guide you on how Windows and Intune can support your sustainability goals. Let's get started. Over the past decade and a half, Microsoft has taken bold steps toward environmental sustainability. We're committed to being a responsible steward of the planet. We're continuously translating our learnings and applying innovation to help leaders like you transform your business and accelerate sustainability progress with data-driven digital technologies. Our commitment began in 2009 with our first carbon reduction goal. Then, in 2020, we set ambitious targets to become a carbon negative, water positive, zero waste company by 2030 and take steps to address the biodiversity needs of the planet. From 2030 to 2050, we aim to remove from the atmosphere all of the carbon we've emitted since 1975. Along the way, we've expanded accessibility and provided internet access to communities worldwide. Plus, we've pledged to protect more land than Microsoft uses. As standards and regulations increasingly require transparency, these efforts are not only values-driven, but critical to long-term business competitiveness. I encourage you to explore our latest environmental sustainability report at aka.ms/sustainability report. Customers across many sectors and geographies tell us that they have increasingly specific sustainability goals. They want sustainable IT systems that use less energy, reduce waste, and avoid unnecessary costs. Whether it's tracking your impact, enabling chip-to-cloud transformation, or lowering carbon footprints and costs, Microsoft solutions help modernize IT while moving you toward a greener future. Sustainability is embedded at the core of Windows and Intune, supporting organizations in your journey toward greener IT operations. We organize our impact into 3 pillars: efficiency, insights, and productivity. Let's talk about how these drive measurable impact for companies. First, efficiency. Windows and Intune automatically manage energy use and right-size device configurations, reducing both power consumption and operational costs. Second, insights. Cross-departmental metrics help you meet ESG goals, regulatory requirements, and demonstrate accountability in reporting. Third, productivity. Our solutions enable secure, flexible work from anywhere on any device. This supports hybrid work scenarios and helps organizations adapt to changing business needs. The key takeaway is that sustainability is foundational to Windows and Intune. It's not an add-on, it's built into the platform. Which pillar is most relevant to your current organizational challenges? Windows 11 is designed to be a carbon-aware operating system. Now, you can use Windows Update to schedule system updates and installations at specific times of day when more carbon-friendly energy sources like wind, solar, and hydro are powering the electrical grid, reducing emissions. Then there's Energy Saver. This replaces Battery Saver and intelligently balances performance and power to significantly extend battery life and reduce energy consumption. You can enable it manually, automatically at set battery thresholds, or even when your device is plugged in. When Energy Saver is on, display brightness drops by about 30%, background tasks are managed, and our AI-driven features continually optimize efficiency. Additionally, energy recommendations in Windows collect the power-efficient settings in one place, making it easier to reduce energy consumption and improve battery life. These features include sleep, turn off screen, stop USB devices, energy-efficient power mode, light-responsive screen brightness, and they can automatically dim the user's screen when they look away. Finally, Bluetooth Low Energy Audio 4 with partners Samsung and Intel offers high-quality audio with lower power draw. This is a first for the PC ecosystem. Microsoft Intune and the Intune suite form a unified endpoint management system that gives you visibility into your digital estate. With the battery health report, you can see metrics like capacity, runtime, and cycle count to optimize device performance. Advanced endpoint analytics help monitor energy use and automate configurations, while remote help reduces the need for travel or on-site interventions. This year, we further developed Energy Saver so that it is now available as a configurable Intune policy. Deploy it at scale to extend device life and reduce resource use. We'll show you a demo of that in a moment. Windows 365 is now integrated into Copilot in Intune, allowing IT to gain deep insights across devices, pinpoint performance issues, and proactively improve user experiences. Also included with Windows 11 Enterprise is Universal Print. By shifting print management to the cloud, you can reduce or eliminate on-premises servers and drivers. Whether your users are on Windows, Mac OS, or mobile, they can print from any device via Microsoft Entra ID. And now generally available, Secure Release via QR code or badge ensures that documents are printed only when the user is physically present, a small change that greatly reduces wasted paper. Universal Print demonstrates how even routine tasks like printing can contribute to broader sustainability goals. And now I'll turn it over to my colleague, Windows PM Ugochi Nweze, to show you more about Energy Saver.
Thank you, Serah. One of our key initiatives to improve sustainability and device performance for our commercial customers is the integration of Energy Saver management into Microsoft Intune. Now, this integration brings centralized control to IT administrators, allowing them to configure Energy Saver settings through group policies and MDM configurations across their organization. By enabling Energy Saver organization-wide or for targeted device segments in your organization, we're helping customers align their IT strategy with their environmental commitments while delivering tangible efficiency benefits. In the next slide, I'm going to be sharing with us the steps to apply this Energy Saver as a group policy on Intune. To apply Energy Saver as a group policy as the IT administrator of your organization, all you have to do is go to your policy settings, and in the policy settings speaker, search for Power. Now, under Power Policy, look for Enable Energy Saver. Once you've identified the Enable Energy Saver configuration under the Power Policy settings, you can activate the configuration for any of your device groups in your organization. Once this is activated, the targeted devices will have Energy Saver enabled by default. I'd like to turn it back to Serah to close us out.
Thank you, Ugochi. In September 2025, WSP, a global engineering firm, released the Windows in the Cloud Sustainability Report. We wanted to understand the environmental benefits of deploying Windows 365 cloud PCs or Azure Virtual Desktop instead of buying new laptops. The study compared business-as-usual scenarios with a cloud-first approach, factoring in embodied emissions and energy use. The findings show that modernizing endpoints with Windows Cloud solutions can deliver significant emissions reductions, all while maintaining productivity and reducing costs. For users with low to medium workloads, those who spend most of their day using productivity apps, email, or streaming content, a Windows 365 Cloud PC can reduce carbon emissions compared to furnishing them with a new machine as part of a routine hardware upgrade. This annual reduction is estimated at approximately 70 to 90 kilograms of carbon dioxide per user in the United States, and then approximately 65 to 80 kilograms of carbon dioxide emissions per user in Europe. To put that into perspective, a group of 1,000 users could avoid emissions comparable to burning 30 metric tons of coal. These measurable reductions can help your organization achieve emissions targets and demonstrate real progress. For users with more demanding computing needs, such as engineers running simulations, switching to Windows 365 or Azure Virtual Desktop can still reduce emissions. Each high-intensity user can reduce approximately 70 kilograms of carbon dioxide emissions per user in the United States and approximately 55 kilograms of carbon dioxide emissions per user in Europe every year. For a workforce of 1,000 high-intensity users, the carbon savings are conservatively the same over the course of a year as avoiding the carbon emissions from burning 27 metric tons of coal. This underscores that even high-performance workloads benefit from a cloud-first strategy. It's important to understand the assumptions and methodology behind these estimates. For low to medium workloads, we compared Azure VM configurations chosen via the Microsoft Azure Virtual Machine Selector against typical current laptops with similar specs. We spread embodied carbon emissions from manufacturing and transport over a 3-year device cycle. Most emissions savings come from avoiding new hardware via virtualization. Similarly, for high-intensity workloads, more powerful VMs were compared to high-end laptops. We use reputable data sources like Azure Data Explorer, the Azure Emissions Impact Dashboard, and standards such as the Greenhouse Gas Protocol and the US EPA's Greenhouse Gas Equivalencies Calculator. Windows 365 Link is our purpose-built device for cloud PCs, now generally available in select markets. With a boot time of just seconds and instant wake from sleep, it delivers high-fidelity local experiences for tools like Microsoft Teams while harnessing the power of Windows 365. The device is secured by design, no local data or apps, and users operate as non-admins. Managing it through Intune is seamless. Windows 365 Link aligns with sustainability goals. It is ENERGY STAR certified, consumes less power than most desktops, and is crafted with at least 50% recycled materials and 100% paper-based packaging. Save costs and time with these energy-efficient, long-lasting, and repairable devices. Surface devices are instrumental in advancing Microsoft's goal to be carbon negative, water positive, and zero waste by 2030. Our design philosophy embraces circularity, reduce, reuse, and recover, minimizing waste and extending product life. We pursue energy-efficient operations, renewable energy sourcing, and transparent supply chains while helping customers measure and reduce your emissions. Surface devices use responsible materials, sustainable packaging, and high ethical standards across the supply chain. I invite you to explore our device eco-profiles on Microsoft.com to learn more. Beyond our own devices, an ecosystem of hardware partners, Acer, Asus, Dell, HP, Intel, Lenovo, and more, is committed to environmental sustainability. Each brings unique initiatives. Acer's 𝗦𝗲𝗀𝗀𝗻𝗀 mission prioritizes environmental impact across the product lifecycle. Asus optimizes packaging to reduce waste. Dell drives global recycling. HP incorporates ocean-bound plastic into hundreds of products. Intel is working to reduce emissions across its value chain, and Lenovo is dedicated to sustainable production. Together, we're expanding the availability of devices designed with the planet in mind. Let's translate this knowledge into action. Here's what IT administrators can do now. Use Intune's built-in analytics to monitor energy use, battery health, and sustainability metrics. Automate updates and policy enforcement with Windows Autopatch and complementary Microsoft tools so your systems remain secure and efficient. Reduce e-waste and extend the life of your devices by right-sizing endpoints and shifting workloads to Windows 365 Cloud PCs. Deploy and centrally manage Energy Saver across all supported devices. By adopting these measures, IT administrators can lower costs, shrink your organization's environmental footprint, meet compliance and reporting requirements, and maintain high productivity for hybrid work environments. Have you migrated everyone to Windows 11 yet? If not, this could be an opportunity to evaluate your end-user computing infrastructure and modernize your endpoints. What endpoint investments are needed, and how many should be cloud-based rather than local? Here are the 3 main options for Windows 10 end of support. You can migrate endpoints to the cloud with Windows 365 subscriptions. Cloud PCs keep existing hardware in use while employees work on the latest available operating system with the most up-to-date security protection. Even if the local device is running Windows 10, users can access a Windows 11 Cloud PC from wherever they happen to be working. With Windows 365, you also get extended security updates for the local device at no extra cost. 2, you can also directly upgrade existing eligible PCs with Windows 11. For any devices that meet Windows 11 hardware requirements, you can use Windows Autopatch or Microsoft Intune to design and automate your rollout. This will reduce the time your IT staff spends on deploying and managing devices. 3rd, you can purchase new Windows 11 PCs. We recommend 𝗬𝗲𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 PCs. With Windows Autopilot and Microsoft Intune, you can ship these devices directly to workers and add them to your environment with zero-touch deployment. This includes stepping up to Windows 11 Enterprise. This option allows you to take advantage of the new hardware and security capabilities of Windows 11 Enterprise, as well as numerous accessibility, productivity, and AI enhancements. Assess which mix of the 3 upgrade paths best fits your environment and budget. And please engage Microsoft or our partners for help with a tailored migration plan. Many customers around the world are now getting the sustainability of Windows and Intune solutions. Krones AG, a global manufacturer of food and beverage processing equipment with more than 10,000 employees, wanted to improve their efficiency and security for frontline workers moving across its shop floors. By using Microsoft Entra ID, Intune, and Windows 365 Link devices, Krones enables seamless cloud resource access and single sign-on, reducing inefficiencies in shared user devices and improving security. As a result, Krones achieved higher shop floor productivity, enhanced their security, and lowered their total cost of ownership. The sustainability commitment extended to choosing devices with recycled materials and ENERGY STAR certification. To support your sustainability journey, here's a set of resources from Microsoft's Environmental Sustainability Report and Sustainability Learning Center to our latest Windows in the Cloud Sustainability Report. You can also access guidance on Intune's Energy Saver Group policy, read about Surface sustainability, and explore our emissions impact dashboards. And if you're ready to take your efforts further, learn about the Microsoft Cloud for Sustainability that offers tools and intelligence for managing ESG data. Together, these initiatives from Microsoft position you to reduce environmental impact, save costs, and keep your workforce productive. Thank you, and let's build a greener, smarter future with Windows and Intune.